Charlotte Hornets, starting 5.
At power forward, 7 feet 1 inch, number 46.
Number 46.
The other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 40. Terrence Cooks. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 24. Bradley.
Number 24.
Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 7. Guys. At center, standing 7'2", number 54. Jack.
Number 54.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. And it's G in at the small forward position. And for Charlotte, they've got Junior, and it's Cooks in at the 3 slot. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Here's Dimes. Junior outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, B.A. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Pass to the Magician. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Here's Charlotte. Here's Dimes. On the wing, Junior. Fires for 3. The rebound by Garbage Man. Pass to G. Here's Garbage Man. Here's the captain. 6 to shoot. The Magician misses. Junior up top. From 17. Charlotte, no good that time either.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
B.A., they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
Here's Cooks. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Garbage Man. Pass to the Magician. Inside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Junior passes to Dimes. From downtown, and the Hornets, another three.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's G. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Cooks. Pass to Dimes. Here's Cooks. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Garbage man passes to G. That one falls. Charlotte leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Dimes. Misses from close range. The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's G. Pass to Garbage man. Here's G. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Junior. Takes a 3. Here's Primetime. The captain with a rebound. Here's Cowboy, covered by Junior. And he gets it to go. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Cooks. He's got 5. Pass to Primetime. Junior outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Junior's got 6.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's G. Takes a 13-footer. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Dimes. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Charlotte making a change here. Dick's checked in. Charlotte shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. The Wizards have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Garbage Man. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The captain, pass to Parrish. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Charlotte's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Cooks. He's got 5. And here's Junior outside. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Pass to the captain. Here's Garbage Man, covered by Junior. Here's Cowboy. G passes to Garbage Man. Clock at 6. Elbow shot on the way. Here's Cowboy. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
On the wing, Junior. He has 6. And it's Cowboy missing. Wizards trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's G. The Wizards with another miss. Now here's Junior. Defense is right there. Pass to Cowboy. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to Washington. Substitution on the court.
Well, the Wizards shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Here's G. Mr. Incredible passes to the Magician. Yep, count it. The Magician's got 6 points. Hornets leading by 4. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Junior. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's G. Here's Hardy. Tries yet again. Count the basket.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Tipped away. Here's the Magician, covered by Junior. Here's the Magician. He's got 6. Good work there as it goes. And now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Cowboy. Tipped. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Charlotte on top, up 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So on the floor for the Wizards, they've got Hardy, and it's Mr. Incredible in at the center position, locking down the middle. And that one's good. The Magician. The Magician's got 9 points.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Wing shot on the way. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Hornets lead by 1. And for the Wizards, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Hardy's shot is good. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Pass to the Magician. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Here's the pick. The Cobra passes to Mr. Incredible. Got a piece of it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. He's off on the second. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And it's Cowboy missing. Wizards leading by 4. B-Train, the pass to the Cobra. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Down low. Tipped. Pass to Speedy. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play. That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Dimes passes to Dick. Here's Speedy. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Cowboy. Off target at the rim. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Parrish, the pass to the Cobra.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
On defense, the Hornets. It's a 5-point game. Blocked. Here's Cowboy. Oh, swiped away. And the Wizards on the break. Here's the Cobra. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Shoots from the baseline. Charlotte again missing. And Washington with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Cowboy, the pass to the captain. Here's Garbage Man. Pass to G. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Dick's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Cooks. 5 points in the game. To the right side. Here's Big Daddy. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's the Cobra. He's got 5. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Pass to primetime. Now here is Junior. Fires from deep. The rebound by Cowboy.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Lets it fly. The Wizards with another miss. Hornets trail by 10. And here's Junior. To win the drought. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Charlotte shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Free throw good. Junior. Wizards leading by 7. Pass to the captain. Here's Cowboy. Give him 8 points now. The Magician. And the three off target. Junior outside. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And now just a 5-point Wizard lead.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Here's Garbage Man. Big Daddy grabs a board. The Hornets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket. Junior's got 15.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's the Magician, covered by Junior. A minute 4 left to play in the half. Here's the Magician. And again, Washington, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Junior outside. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Garbage Man passes to Cowboy. There's 31 seconds left in the half. Here's Garbage Man. Yet to see a basket. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And he makes a first.
Number 39 at the line for 2.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Hornets trail by 4.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Number 17.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Third team foul. At the line for
Free
2.
throw good. Junior.
Number 24.
And he can't hit the second. Here's the Magician. 11 points in the game. And a deep three from Junior. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Wizards up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Wizards leading by 3. They've got Junior, and it's prime time in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Garbage Man. To the middle. Here's Cowboy. Can't cash it in from close range. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Here's Cooks. Here's Big Daddy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Junior outside for the tie. Good, and that that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to the Magician. Here's the captain. Here's G. Cowboy, the pass to G. The ball's knocked loose. For the lead. And Charlotte, another three.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's the Magician. He got a piece of it. And it's the Hornets on the break. The pull-up jumper. And it's Charlotte with another. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to the captain. Here's Garbage Man. With the fadeaway. Washington again can't hit.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Dimes passes to Primetime. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Washington on D. Dimes. That's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Shot to stop the run. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. Hornets leading by 3. Junior, left side. Takes a 13-footer. Uses the glass to drop it in. Junior's got 7 points for the quarter. The Wizards have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to G. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Dimes. It's rebounded by Washington. The captain's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Garbage Man, covered by Junior. Garbage Man passes to G. Washington again can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. G's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. On offense, here are the Hornets. They're on a 15-6 run. Junior outside. Dimes passes to Primetime. Here's Big Daddy. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 8.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Here's Cowboy. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Primetime's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Cooks. Give him 8 points now. To the wing on the left. And Charlotte, another 3.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
They're searching for a way to score.
Timeout, timeout. Buckets have been very tough to come by.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's the captain. They set the pick. 11 feet out. Washington again can't hit.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Junior passes to Cowboy. Here's Speedy. To the inside. Here's Junior. Pass to Big Daddy. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Big Daddy's got 6 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Junior with it. The three. Hardy grabs the board. Hardy's got 4 rebounds now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The teardrop. Misses the layup. Hornets leading by 13. Pass to Speedy. Now Junior. Hardy grabs the board. Here's the Cobra. Here's the captain. Shot clock at 6. Here's Parrish. Guarded by Dick. And that one's good. Parrish.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Pass to Junior. Baseline jumper. And that one's good. Junior's got 14 points here in the second half.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
The captain, the pass to the Cobra. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Charlotte foul called. Dick. Third personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Washington. Hardy.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Cowboy. Pass to Junior. Hardy grabs the board. Hardy's got 6 rebounds in the game. Parrish, the pass to Hardy. Here's B-Trade. No points yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardy's shot is good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now here is Junior. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Charlotte up by a healthy 8 points at the... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Charlotte leading by 8. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Hardy, and it's Parrish in at the shooting guard position. Outside Dick. Speedy passes to Dick. Here's the prodigy. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. The prodigy's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
The Cobra passes to Mr. Incredible. Here's Baker. Pass to Speedy. They set the pick. Here's Cowboy. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Wizards.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At
All
the
right,
line
guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hornets?
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Missing at the line can be contagious. Unfortunately for them, it's been a season-long issue.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Charlotte leading by 10. Pass to Speedy. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible. The Wizards shooting only 42%. Here's the Cobra. The three. Drains the triple.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Outside Dick. To the middle. Here's Cowboy. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Parrish. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Cowboy. Dick with it. Shoots over Hardy. Dick with a miss. Here's the Cobra.
Charlotte's foul. Number 45. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions.
2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Cowboy. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Washington has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Hardy. Here's Cowboy. From down in the low post, it goes.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Dimes. Here's Cowboy. And he banks in the layup. Cowboys got 6 points in the quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. They set the screen. Pass to Cowboy. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Cowboy. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 10-point Hornet lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to B-Train. To the left side wing. The Cobra passes to B-Train. Here's Hardy. Guarded by Dick. He tries for 3. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Hornets leading by 10. Here's Cowboy. Here's Speedy. Knocks down the long J.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Timeout,
Yeah,
timeout.
especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. It's picked off. Now here is Junior. He's closely guarded. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The Magician, the pass to Garbage Man. To win the run. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Big Daddy's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Junior outside. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Dimes from behind the arc. And Charlotte, another three.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Garbage Man. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Cooks. Pass to Junior. Here's Big Daddy.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Timeout.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
A minute 50 left in the fourth. And they
Bad
call
screen.
an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Dimes passes to Junior. Down low. Stolen. And there's the drive. It's tipped. And he recovers it. And he gets that one.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hornets.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And what a huge performance it was for Junior.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Blocked! Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Dick. Just 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for your Hornets, Dick.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's the Cobra. Pass to Parrish. Here's Hardy, guarded by Dick. Here's B-Train. The Cobra passes to Parrish. Here's Cowboy. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Speedy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 20.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Charlotte's foul. Dick. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Washington. Parrish. At the line for 1.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.